welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. Just a quick note about my overview settings. I have been trying for months to, it's been percolating in the back of my brain, to work on and get right the ability to not only take advantage of any kill rights, but to warn people of kill rights and other things too. And it's come down to really analyzing this background and color tag system. A while ago, I decided to just mirror image it, but in reverse. And of course, disabled some things that just don't make sense in either context, or just are interfering and annoying in certain contexts. So I've disabled a bunch of these as not applicable to on-grid, because this is stuff you're going to see on-grid. And this is going to be the stuff you're basically going to count on for your local intel. Now, I've realized that red, I don't need to make flashy in local, because you see red, it's pretty obvious. I didn't make it on grid either, because at war, obvious, don't worry about it. I've tried to, as much as possible, mimic the blinking for both background and this. There we go. All right. So making this front and center for limited engagement is super important. I think the fact that if you're part of a fleet, you want to know before you enter grid somewhere that somebody's got a kill right you can activate on it, because it's like, you better clear that. Or you can go, you can take advantage of that. Obviously, when they're above this, you won't see this in local, but once you're on grid, see, it's reversed. The backgrounds are reversed, right? So this takes priority over the lower ones, right, for both of these. So once you're on grid, which matters most when you're an enemy of theirs, you'll go, oh, interesting. And you'll spot that and see it. You won't see it in fleet, though. You won't see the background in fleet. What you'll see when you're at war with somebody is, when you're on grid, you'll see the red star. But the background, because it's now bottom, you will see kill rate. Now, see, you don't have any of the standings checked. So if somebody's an enemy and they've got a kill rate on them, you can activate, they'll be blinking orange background. And stuff that will override that is fleet. Having taken care of it, you'll see that in local. So you've already dealt with that, hopefully, before you hit grid. Or, yeah. So that's not applicable. We don't have to worry about that. Uncheck that. That's not applicable. Is in your militia or allied to your militia. I don't do militia, so I really don't care. It's something I don't really put a lot of thought in it, so I'm just gonna, so that's not applicable for me. I've changed the color of the ally, digression, sorry, tangent, to gray, because I've gotten rid of the non-capsuleer, so I get rid of that and have it for your wars, because you want to really drill in the like on a subconscious level that it's neutral, you can't rep them. That's the thinking behind changing it to gray. And besides, keep these syncable. And thank you, CCP, for giving us a little bit more color options than the contact list. Hint, hint. Yeah, right. They'll never change that. And is in your capsular corporation, as in the alliance with 2, the background's going to be that. It's just a nice way of ranking things. Now, when you're on grid and you're forming up for going through high sec, you're not really going to be able to see the pilot status below, because it's really low information. That's probably the most useless information, unless you're taking a fleet from low sec to high sec, and this is basically a low sec high sec Care Bear kind of mining overview, and I want to be able to go in fleet. You're going, okay, let's go for a romp. We need to go through high sec. And normally the thing is, if you're blah, 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 but you got to realize most of these guys are like either watching Pornhub or freaking not paying attention to what you're saying unless it's entertaining or whatever, especially those who probably are -10. And you want to be able to see, okay, eliminate everything. And this is the most important. If he's below 5 and he probably knows he can't go to high sec, but if he's part of your fleet and you want to go to high sec, you want to know that while you're forming at staging. Like, you know, okay, everybody undock, and you look here and go, ooh, somebody's solid red. They can't come with us. So it's a good way of the FC not having to waste time wondering if people are paying attention to him. They can just see everybody out and say, okay, you're out. Get another character. You know, without even have to worry about it. You're below 5. What are you doing? Or just when you're looking at it going, even can I go through high sec? Is that an option? Can I take a detour through high sec to get somewhere if it's faster? That kind of thing. That's the thinking behind that. Yeah, the kill rate's so important to get. I just worked on it for hours here. Just trying to get this, well, probably not hours. Felt like hours. Hate dealing with the overview. So I've sorted this perfectly. And then I just go into here, go down, and I'll share this and I'll export it because you can't really easily copy and paste from singularity, by the way, to tranquility. And I'll export, but before I export, go to all links. Yes, it's been a while since I worked on overview. All right, so do I have moons on? I think I do. I think I see a moon. Where are you, moon? Perfect. All right, just making sure. Sometimes it doesn't carry when you're trying to export it. Excellent. There. Perfect. All right, done. Well, I hope that's going to work. Let's check if I don't think they've added anything new. Tab presets for all. Anything new? Oh, mobile observatory. One sec. All right, that was the decloaking thing. And yeah, that was about it. Cool. Save. I'll just have to remember that. Hopefully I'll remember that for when I import it for Tranquility. There we go. Okay. We're good. Yeah. Now then, let's get to testing the kill rates.